Making pizza, but you guys have seen me make pizza 101 times. So I'm not gonna show you the full process, but making pizza. And now we put into the refrigerator for about 20 minutes.
Through arid lands to the east, where Halim wants to show us a proper oasis.
And mush the 1-1 next turn with the wisp. Ooh, the double Thieves Guild Enforcer with Slither Wisp. That's pretty hot.
It's my birthday and I'm standing in a cave. So, it feels really cool in here, by the way. So that's a plus side. I'm already sweating. Upstairs stretching. And we are going to go to the lighthouse because we didn't get to finish it last time. Like, we went all the way, but we didn't get to where we were supposed, like to the actual lighthouse, because we were like, oh, that looks risky. But I think I discovered another way. So I'll let you guys know. Guys, those two buildings, lighthouse looking thingies, that's where we're going. And we're only about a mile away. So, wish us luck. So, we are halfway up this mountain to get to the lighthouse. We're dying. Oh God. It is exhausting, extremely dangerous. The rocks that we were coming up, they're so slippery. Oh, how you feeling?
About ready. Yeah, it's super dangerous. You need to be careful.
Seriously.
The rocks are wet. I guess it rained out here.
Yeah. Catch you guys up in a minute. I don't think you guys can tell from up here, but those are the rocks that we came up. We started from all the way down there. Probably further than that, like around the corner and then some. Yeah. But there is like the bottom. And then all the way up here is that, and then we still have the rest of all of this to go. Say her love and Mama Cup. That's what we call each other.
Because we ain't going down that way.
That was too slippery. So you guys may not be able to tell from up here. My hand is shaking. But we're sitting up on a mountain. Oh God. We literally climbed up a mountain to get on top of a mountain. And there's still more, but we're not going up any higher.
Yeah, you want to go on that BS?
We're not going up any higher. But this is a beautiful view. So we made it up here, and it's very windy, and it's very terrifying. But we're gonna go back down here in a minute, just catching our breath and shit. And taking in this view, because it is stunning. It's so beautiful. Just making some cheesy quesadillas.
And then hopefully find some other things along the way here.
Of course, I had to have some tots. Buffalo sauce. Hi, so I'm sitting here doing my makeup. So I guess I'm just gonna make this like a part of the vlog, I guess. But I was just talking to Hubster. First of all, updates. So it was my birthday, July 30th. That was my birthday. So as you guys saw in the beginning of this vlog or whatever, Hubster and I went hiking for my birthday. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I always love to do. I just like to be outside and in nature. We had the best time. I'm just gonna do my makeup. It's not really like a get ready with me, but it kind of is. I'm kind of just gonna be like going through my makeup and just talking about a couple of things. And I'm talking really fast because I have super high energy right now. I'm just drinking some water. Hubster and I went hiking for my birthday. It was so much fun. You know, we baked some cupcakes together and everything. And then we played Uno. We watched a lot of movies. Like literally, I'm not even joking. We watched the entire Twilight saga. We watched the Jurassic Park saga, like everything. We just went absolutely insane. But it was so much fun. I know it's been like a couple of weeks since my last video, but listen, you guys, sometimes you need to take a mental break for yourself. I was finding myself really needing a serious break. Like I needed to get away from everything, even though every now and then I popped in on Instagram and stuff like that, but I haven't really been on Twitter like at all. I haven't been on any other social media platform really other than Instagram, just popping in every now and then and posting something like for my birthday, some photos here and there. But I mentally had to get away because I just felt like I was falling apart. Nothing like dramatic happened or anything. It's just, I was just feeling like I wasn't being nice to myself. And I know that probably sounds like absolutely ridiculous. Like absolutely ridiculous, but it's true. I realized that I was being much, much, much nicer to other people more than I was to myself. Like, I realized that there are a lot of things that I will tell people and I won't follow my own advice. And I know like a lot of people deal with that. Like, you know, it's harder to take your own advice. It's easier to give advice other than take it. I was literally feeling like there was like no return for me at all. Like it just, nothing seemed to be like how, I don't know what I'm saying. Just the fact that I wasn't being nice to myself at all. I wasn't treating myself nice. Like I was, you know, eating things like too much. Like I was eating so many snacks that it was to the point to where I felt like I was overboard on my, I felt like I was right on the cusp of going over that edge and completely triggering my addiction to food. And luckily I stopped myself the moment that I did it, but I was not, I look really pale. What is that? yeah, I was treating myself horrible, and I wasn't treating myself the way that I should have been treating myself, especially with like working out, which Hubster and I are on. Today would be day 4 of insanity with Shanti. And that shit is not easy. Like, I'm literally walking around like a 90-year-old woman. It is awful. I wasn't treating myself with any sort of self-respect for myself. It was just, and the things that I would say in my head, to myself were gross. They were so gross. And Hubster and I were talking yesterday actually, and he was telling me he was having a lot of the same like thoughts. Like he couldn't think positively about himself. And we started, basically talking about like what we were doing and saying and why we were thinking so negatively about ourselves and how do we change it. And so we're both doing that now. Like, we're both taking that time to really just love on ourselves. Yesterday was when we officially started switching that mental blockage we were having with ourselves and flipping those things into a positive. Like, for instance, like I would say things like, oh, you're so ugly to myself. And then in the same thought, I will say, you're so beautiful after that thought crosses my mind. Because it's so damaging to say to yourself all these god awful, horrible fucking things that aren't true. And it's like, why would you say something like that to yourself? It just doesn't make any sense when you tell other people to take the time to love themselves, to take the time to change their thought process when they are thinking negative thoughts about themselves. Why is it so hard for us to take our own advice? Why is it so hard to think positively about yourself? Why is it so hard to love on yourself? And why is it so easy to hate? Why is it so easy to hate on yourself? Why is it so easy to knock yourself down? Why is it so easy to treat yourself like absolute shit? When that's not how you want to be treated. That's not how you want others to treat you. So it's like, why would you treat yourself that way? And I also have to realize that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay for me to feel those things. It's okay for me to feel those things in that moment, but it's also great. It's also great for me to realize that I can change that. I can change the way I think about myself. I can change my thought process. It's all up to you. It's all up to you to change your perspective on you. But it's also okay to have doubts in yourself. It's okay to feel that sometimes. You're human. You're gonna knock yourself down every now and then, but you can decide to build yourself up in that same breath. Yeah, you can knock yourself down all day long, but you can also build yourself up all day long, even if that's not something that you truly believe in yourself right now. You say it to yourself every day until you start to believe it. I mean, you told yourself all these hateful things about yourself until you believed it. And look, it's grown so much inside of you. You've given it so much water that it's become these huge trees with these ginormous branches. But you need to feed the same seeds that you planted in yourself, the beautiful seeds, the positive seeds. You need to water those bitches too. They need love. So it's just like, stop knocking yourself down and staying knocked down. You don't have to stay down. Get up. Build yourself back up. What was that face? You are in control of your mind. You are in control of your feelings towards yourself. So you have to feed the good so that the bad, when it comes, it's easier and easier and easier to get back up, to build yourself back up from that knockdown that you gave yourself. Be nice to yourself. Be nice to yourself. It sounds so simple, right? Be nice to yourself. How does that feel so fucking hard to do? Like, I don't understand. But I did take that mental break to literally just gather myself and work on myself. And now I'm working on my brain, my mental state of mind. You know, the thinking of myself, how I perceive myself, how I look at me. I don't want to look at myself in a negative light. So yeah, I just wanted to come and chit chat about that. But how have you guys been doing? How's life been treating you? I'm going to be having some vlogs come up of Hupster and I talking about insanity, and probably some clips of us doing the actual workout, because the shit is not easy. It's not easy. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard. But anyways, I hope you guys like this vlog and this video. And I know it kind of turned into a sit down talking, get ready with me video, but you love me, right? So don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, okay? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.